Animation is used all around us these days. It is used on TV, movies, computers, and anything else with a screen. Without animation, we wouldn't have that much entertainment. Most of us as we use today wouldn't be the same without it. Imagine how our world would be without the invention of animation. So, we came up with the idea of animation. We don't exactly know. What we do know is that around 5,200 years ago is where it originated from. Animation started to evolve over the years as inventors invented machines used for animation such as the magic lantern from 1650, the phenakistoscope from 1831, and the facsinoscope from 1877, all the way up to the computers we use today. The first entirely hand-drawn film was Humorous Phases of Funny Faces by J. Stuart Blackton. Some other films made around that time were Phantasmagoria by Emil Cole, Jody the Dinosaur by Winsor McCay, and The Sinking of a Lusitania also by Winsor McCay. Currently, there are many official animation studios with crews around the world. The most popular of these are Pixar, Disney, DreamWorks, and Studio Ghibli. Many of you may think that making these animations with such a large amount of people working will not take much time at all. The creation of one average-sized animation movie takes around 3 to 5 years. This goes for 3D and drawn films. With the computers we use today, films are many times faster to produce than it was a long time ago. Now imagine trying to make a film by yourself in the early 1910s. That would take a very long time. Now let's cover the different types of animations we use today. The most commonly used ones are three-dimensional animation, hand-drawn animation, stop-motion animation, and upon many more. Three-dimensional animation is more complex than you think. Sometimes when animators want to animate something too difficult to animate, they will have a program made just to be able to animate it. For example, for Brave, they developed every single strand of fabric and created a program to weave them all together and animate it. The same went for Merida's hair. They wanted to animate every single strand to make it look more realistic. Some 3D animation films are so complex that it can take up to 90 hours for a single computer to translate all the information on a single image. Animation was first used in motion pictures in 1982 in the film Tron. If it had not been for script and technology setbacks, then the students at New York Institute of Technology would have created the first full-length 3D animated film, as they have been working on a production entitled The Works. However, the setbacks enabled Toy Story to pull off the first on this one. Hand-drawn animations, such as cartoons and anime, are all made with drawing thousands of moving and repeating images. When animation became more popular, artists drew on transparent acetate sheets called cells and painted them. They then photographed the cells one by one against a painted background by a rostrum camera onto a motion picture film. Hand-drawn animation in pencil form and cells is no longer used much today. Most of the time today, this is all done on a computer by either using a tablet, or drawing one page, scanning it, and adding slightly different movements to the scene, revealing movement. Stop-motion animation is used to describe animation created by physically manipulating real-world objects and photographing them one frame of film at a time to create the illusion of movement. In 1908, the first clay animation in the stop-motion category was called A Sculptor's Welsh Rarebit Dream. As time progressed, dolls with movable joints or clay figures were often used in stop-motion for the ease of repositioning. It is well known for being used in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride. Not all stop-motion requires figures or models. Many stop-motion films can involve using humans, household appliances, and other things. Stop-motion using objects is sometimes referred to as object animation. Now you see that animation is more diverse than you think. It has evolved extraordinarily over history and is still evolving today. Next time you see a film, a game, or anything else that uses animation, think of the people behind of it all and the work that went into it for your entertainment.